As simple as that is, just put up a sign at the top of the stairs, walk to the left or keep to the left. As you go up, keep to the left as you come down. And we have such stupid people running things and making it very difficult for the average Bahamian. When you get as young as I am, you have to exercise caution and restraint, because this hospital, it can't help me. I've always lived outside that hospital, and I ain't gonna be no patient in there, I'll tell you that. So I had to tell these tourists, please move yourself over to the left. All of them ganging up on the side that I'm trying to come down, because the authorities refuse to put a simple sign. This is how stupid our people are who are running things. They don't seem to care about Bahamians. And I've said that several times on this radio station. A simple sign would make a big difference. But the stupid people who are running things don't see the wisdom to simplify things. See the right here at Elizabeth Avenue and Shirley Street. I have to cross there to get to work. No pedestrian crossing. When the light is green on my side, I trying to cross the road. The stupid people want to still run the red light. And there's no sign say turn on red. We have had fatalities already in this country. And yet, the people who are running things are so stupid and foolish. They lack simplicity, Bahamians. You have to exercise caution and restraint, you know. The personalities who are appointed and the personalities who are elected. I've been using that stairway all my life, and I would prefer to use the other one. And I'm hoping the authorities will open up the next one. Then the tourists could go on the left and the right if they want to. But you block it off, making it difficult for young people like myself. It seems when it comes to Bahamians, the stupid people who are running things put it as a disadvantage. And that seemed to be all over this country. But they think they're doing the right thing. But they're not. Whoever is responsible, the stupid man who is in antiquities and monuments, he doesn't want to have a public conversation on issues that affect the staff. So that's fine. He can stay his backside right where he is. Our cat will be skinned. And we will recognize it when we finish skinning that backside. But the point is, Bahamians, we are to be first in our country, not no tourists. They walk all over the road in Fort Wayne Castle. Like they own the street. You block vehicular traffic and take their own slow time getting out the way, and traffic have to stop right there. We who live in there have to stop right there till these people get out of the way. The area is getting extremely congested. Buses, trucks, these stupid vehicles don't have any windows and no doors. Then you got people on these scooters. Then you got some who want some other vehicles, but they just stand them on it and they are using the streets. You don't see any licensing on them. The vehicular traffic is very heavy in Fort Wayne Castle. It's a tremendous congestion up there. And it is not safe for young people like myself. We have to be extra careful. Got people up there, set up business in there. They got the vehicles all over the place, blocking the streets. See, that's the problem with our people. They do not look out for the residents of the community. Just got some people up there want to make money. But the safety and security of the people who have always lived there, like myself. You know, the Constitution says no man, woman, or child should have their lives frustrated by deprivation, being deprived of what we always enjoyed all our lives, the peace and tranquility we had in Fort Wayne Castle. That's disappearing Bahamians. So I had to tell those tourists, please get to the left side, okay? Now they don't know because the authorities ain't tell them nothing. And you see the stairway, well, you go up and you come down. It's very congested now. I have nothing against tourists coming into Fort Wayne Castle. But those of us who live there, we have a first right in that area, not the tourists. And the people who are running things are making a mess out of the simple matter, simply putting a sign up at the top, please walk to the left. Putting a sign at the bottom, please walk to the left. Why is that so difficult? You know how people have lost their lives? Because the stupid authorities have not made things simple for us who live here. Do you know that? You know how many people laying up in hospital because of accidents, what they call accidents? These are the frustrations, and the Constitution says you're not supposed to be frustrated or deprived. And that's what's happening. Every time I come into work, I have to walk. Now, there's sometimes when you don't have that problem, but it happened today, and I'm tired of that. I don't think I should be hindered in this way. And I think it is time that the tourists be educated. You only got the one entrance, going up or coming down. And the stairway could hold two sets of tourists, one going up, one coming down, but they're on the wrong side. Now they keep to the right in their country, that's fine. They drive to the right. We drive to the left. But we're so stupid and so foolish. We will not tell them walk to the left on the stairway. It's creating a problem, Bahamians. I know it's creating a problem for me and others who live in Fort Wayne Castle. Huh? And sometimes you have the tourists. They stand against the railings. They block the railings. And I have to tell them, look, please, move to the side, okay? They'll stand right there where you have to walk. If they want to view the beauty of the staircase from looking to the north or looking to the south, fine, I got no problem with that. I should not have to be hindered by any tourists coming into the area where I live, the way I have lived all my life. Stay to the left. We've always been doing that on the Queen's staircase. But the stupid people decide they'll block off the other entrance that young people like me could use. You got to worry about the Queen's staircase. It's steep going down and steep coming up. So I am hoping that the Ministry of Tourism, whoever it is, because a stupid man who runs antiquities and monuments, he doesn't want to talk, but he's getting people, the public's money every month, right? Because there are some other issues we have in Fort Wayne Castle now. While we appreciate the tourists coming up, while I appreciate the vendors making their money, fine, I don't have a problem with that. But don't mess around with me, man. the way I've lived all my life. For tourists, you got to be crazy. They come here for a brief period of time and they're gone. But those of us who have always lived there, like myself and others who come from time to time, the streets are very congested. It's creating problems. Vehicular traffic is extremely heavy in Fort Fincastle. You got 2 roads, or basically 3. You got the Barracks Lane, you got Prison Lane, you got North Street. And the roads are narrow. And you got big buses coming up there. Trailers coming up there. All kind of vehicular traffic. And it is quite possible you can have a crash, you can have an accident, someone can die. They can't bring me back from the dead. You think I'm waiting on them, eh? With their stupid self? Yeah. Payments, these are the kind of things that frustrate me. But we overlook it. If they don't straighten it out, someone else will straighten it out. And they ain't gonna like the way how it will be straightened out. Tell you that. Because I'm not putting up with this crap. And when I said to it lightly pass over, say they didn't know. I said, please walk to the left. We do not protect the interests of Bahamians in simple, basic, fundamental things. That's how stupid those who are running things and in authority are. They've always been that way for the last 52, 53 years. And even before then. But it wasn't as bad as it is now. I let nobody come in my area to disrupt the way I live. Come on. You got to be crazy. For a couple of dollars, give me up. Anyhow, give me a break. So I am going to ask the authorities. I got to get a hold of my representative. Because he don't seem to be understanding what's going on in Fort Fincastle. Let me tell you something else again going south. All those stairs, all 4 of them going south into Mason's Addition, all wobble up. No proper lighting, no proper steps, no railings, all kind of uprooting of the stairs. You expect young people like myself to walk that crap, man? That is typical of the representation you're getting in that community. That's been so from Christie time and even well, Christie been there a long time. But nothing has been done about it, Bahamians. That's only a tip of the iceberg. And nothing is being done about the congestion of traffic in a limited space. You only can have so much traffic in there, but you have to give room for the residents who live there. The citizens who live there, they have to have their vehicles too. They have to go and come. And while we appreciate the tourists coming in, but if you let them spread over the street, just take over the road, left, right, and right side in the middle. Because you have a whole army of tourists coming in there now. It's creating a problem, Bahamians. I ain't changing nothing for no couple of dollars. I might as well tell you that right off the top. Our way of life in Fort Fincastle is being adversely affected. And the stupid people who are running things cannot appreciate that. All they're interested in making money. People setting up businesses. Right on the corner, man. I got their vehicles all over the road. Making it difficult for us who have to drive in there to get from point A to point B. And I'm sure in other areas you have similar problems. But right now in Fort Wayne Castle, it's not good at all. I'm not against the tourists. So let me make that very clear. They just don't know because I spoke to them coming to work today. No one has told them anything. All they know, they walk into the left, to the right. Thing. I'm getting in my way. But the stupid people who are running things will not inform them on that stairway, walk to the left. You're going down, stay left. You're coming up, stay to the left. You got to hold one side, nobody on it. Everybody coming up on the right-hand side. I coming down on the left, they coming up on the right. Causes collision, Bahamians. And sometimes the stairway have things on it, you know, people barking coconut and all kind of other crap. People blocking the railings. Come on, man. What the heck are you supposed to do? Walk in the middle? You got to be crazy. That hospital don't even have beds to put people in because you got too many strangers, too many foreigners, too many aliens, too many outsiders have all the beds in the hospital. That ain't no place for me to go, and I ain't going there. And I ain't letting nobody get in my friggin' way to cause an accident. Or what they will call an accident. But it can be avoided. Just put the sign up. One at the top, one at the bottom. And that can relieve a whole lot of problems. That upset me today, man, on this Friday, this open line Friday. Do we have a caller, Mr. Producer? Caller, you live on here. Go ahead, please.
Yes, how are you, sir?
No, I'm not doing well.
I hope you do.
When you have these stupid people who are running things, like this piece of thing we got here talking about, he's in charge of antiquities and monuments. Okay?
You know, I want to attempt to address
No, hold on. Just hold on, man, because I got to get this off my chest. I just don't like stupid people when there is a problem for the citizens of this country. They don't address it. All right? Now, someone can take matters into their own hand and address it, you know. That's what's going to happen. And they're not going to like what will happen. So I'm appealing to them before that happens. Get this mess out of the way, man. All they have to do is put up two signs, one at the top, one at the bottom. And the tourists could read it. They understand that. But you don't tell them. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, good day to all, you know. I want to attempt to address this, what you call it, commission, this boundaries commission,
the boundaries,
you know,
okay,
and the boundaries, you know. What I see what we do is our votes are not equal, you know.
No, they're not.
In that you would have a constituency with 5,000 votes, right? One with 4, you know, and some are 3, some are 2.
Some are 2, 2,500 or 2. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and you know when they meet, you know, and then the issue becomes talk about gerrymandering, that which party is going to win. What about the vote? You know what I mean? With the voter.
Yes.
What about addressing the voters' equality? You know, they say, well, the excuse in the family islands it's because if all constituencies was equal, if the family islands, you have to have more than one of them together, and that the MP can't, you know, the man can't serve on all of those. But the MP's job, to me, is legislative. You know, what they need is local government to deal with, you know what I mean, specific.
They got local government in family islands. How is that working?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing, that they just need to empower the local government to deal with the things.
But they ain't do that yet. It's been more than 30 years. They ain't do that yet.
Right. So therefore, the MPs they want to address the voters' equality, because they saying that the MP got to go from all these various.
The representative in the constituency has a responsibility, constitutional responsibility. They're not even fulfilling that.
Right.
You know that?
So my point is right too. Like, okay, let's look at NASA. NASA don't have no equality. What they do is they created a new seat in NASA, right?
Yes.
By splitting one constituency. What they were supposed to do is look at all the constituencies in NASA and make them even.
But it has a ripple effect through all of them.
No, but okay, when you look, they saying it have it, but we're only a couple of constituencies they made changes to. I mean that change may had an effect too. You still got what's your name? Angliston with only must be with 2,500 voters. Angliston,
Yes.
right? And then St. Barnabas and them, or they still get them large amounts.
Yes.
Golden Gates and all of them.
Okay.
You see, so they're still not addressing it. The only thing they're concerned about is the party's reaction to it. They need to be concerned about the citizens' reaction to the value of their vote.
Well, let me just put it to you this way: we're electing the wrong set of people to run things.
Yeah, you see,
we've been doing that for 52 years. Okay.
Right. You see, and see, let me show you. You see what the Minister of Foreign Affairs. You see what his argument. His argument is that they had the FNM had a member of parliament on the board. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's supposed to make any difference.
No, that won't make any difference.
Right? Because all of them do the same thing.
Yeah, they do the same thing all the time.
Right? So they're still not addressing the equality of my vote. If my constituency got 5,000 people, and you got it takes three, and you put three other constituencies together to make up 5,000 votes. That means that's 3-1 against mine when it comes to forming the government.
Yeah, you have a valid point there. I can't fight that. I think
so it ain't about how far or how many y'all got to come together. That would have to do with the power of my vote. Because when something needed in any of those areas, with only a couple, look at the consistency Bimini and that small consistency.
Yes.
Whether one of them have an issue, I mean, it's the prime minister who you know what I mean, the cabinet who makes decisions for them. Any major decision. It ain't, you understand? It ain't the MP to represent them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and then let's look at NASA. How much? Look at percentage of VAT that comes out of NASA. The percentage of VAT that comes out of NASA that takes care of, you know what I mean? The revenue the Bahamas gets from NASA alone. You understand me? But yet their voters are disenfranchised, and their voters are not equal to those in the Family Islands where your tax men, you got to go and do things for them.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then one other thing I want to address is this, this PPP thing,
What is that? PPP, what are they?
Right. You building, you public-private partnerships.
What that mean?
The government saying they're in partnership with private individuals to do infrastructure, to do a dock. Come on now. Pardon?
What happened? We keep hearing that from the time Penlink came to power.
Yeah, and then what they do is they say now it's Bahamian partnership. You be partnership with Bahamian. That still don't make, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That still don't make it any better. It's still privatization.
Yes, sir.
You see, okay, look at this now. And look at especially these major projects. These people do. They get duty-free on equipment.
Yeah,
if I was a young man, if a man want to go in the trucking, then I bring my truck and I got to pay duty for that.
Pay duty on it. Yeah, you're
right. These people come and do these projects, they ain't got to pay duty on nothing.
Nothing at all.
Right?
Yeah, you're right on that point.
Come on, so I got to pay duty on stuff to open a business.
Yes,
to open a trucking business.
Yeah.
That's sick, man. You see, so I don't know, we and see us as voters, we be distracted with the narratives coming from the MP. And then see what they do is they go buddy with the media. You understand me? So the media works for them. The media is the government too, bro.
Okay.
That's they the fourth state.
What is they supposed to be separate and apart from the legislative and the governing?
Right. In other words, the media is a body of the government too.
Okay.
So they gotta be responsible as well. So in other words, if the media sing a different tune than the government, what's gonna happen? The media's gonna affect who's elected.
Yeah.
The media does that job, whether it's social media or mainstream media.
Okay, well, call out my producers being very patient with me. I'm going to have to go to a break. But thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, man, stand up for us, you know what I mean?
You got to support me now. Wait a minute, hold on, caller. I tell the people that I need their strong financial support. I don't get
that's
anything
true.
from the
So
public
you know
purse.
what you got to do? You know what you got to post, how you get that? You get that through small donations.
Listen.
You know what all these people give you a small donation, even if it's $1.
Stop. Just stop, man. I tell the people to send me that email. The State of the Nation 242@gmail.com. Put your phone numbers right on there. That's all I tell them to do. I'll take it from there.
Tell them, all of these citizens, tell them send you $1 donation or $5 donation, all of them. And then the media ain't got to sell out to the corporations, to the rich man.
All you have to do is, I just ask people, follow simple instructions, okay?
Right.
We could get the job done. Thank you very much for your contribution.
All right, thank you.
My producers being very patient with me. This is Professor Sidney McCarter, Walter Thompson on the Global Radio. And I got my guest right here waiting to come on. See, this is what happens with me. I tell him I could talk till Christ come back. This is Professor Sidney McCarter, Walter Thompson. This is Open Line Friday, and I appreciate the caller who called in. He had very valid points. The aim is we got to get the right people to do things, okay? You can't keep paying people to do a job and they ain't getting no results from it. That doesn't make any sense. This is Professor Sidney McCarter, Walter Thompson on the Global Radio Network, 99.5 FM. We'll be back after the break.
Express Yourself Live will return right after this.
This is Lenny Green from The Quiet Storm, inviting you to join me tonight starting at 7 p.m. as I serve you that ear candy that you love, baby. I'm dropping all your favorite slow jams like this.
Sunlight's gone, but the moon's so bright. Oh, I'm about to cruise down my Holland Drive.
To even this.
You show love.
So lock in with me. It's The Quiet Storm, baby. The Bahamas #1 for R&B. It's Global 99.5 FM.
Do you have video games and consoles for sale? What about lawn and garden tools, silver or gold? At Cash Whiz, they'll give you top dollar for them right now. Absolutely nobody puts money in your pockets quicker. So why be broke? If you need money right now, check out Cash Whiz downtown Bay Street and get cash on the spot. You can also save 70% on in-store purchases, tools, electronics, watches, and jewelry. All at unbelievable prices. Cash Whiz, telephone 322-2456. Get money in your pocket now.
Ready to catch the thrill and win at Shell. Fuel up and you can be driving away with free fuel for a year. That's right, a full year of fill-ups on us. Plus, win incredible prizes like Gomez Catering gift certificates, Bahamar Kitchen dining certificates, exclusive travel vouchers, and so much more. It's easy to enter. Stop by any Shell service station and spend $20 or more and WhatsApp your receipt to 422-0271. That's 422-0271. More fuel, more rewards, more reasons to choose Shell. Catch the thrill and win only at Shell.
Insurance is too expensive. I'm young and I don't need it. All insurances are the same. Let's bust these 3 common insurance myths. First, no, insurance doesn't have to break the bank. We offer plans that fit your budget. Second, accidents don't care how old you are. An accident can happen to anyone. Third, all policies are not equal. The wrong one can leave you high and dry when you need help the most. At Harvest Insurance, we give you real info, real options, and real peace of mind. Call us at 326-80845 or visit us at harvestinsurancebrokers.com and get the facts before you make a decision.
Whether you're shopping for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Day, back to school, or any occasion for that matter, you are sure to find exactly what you're looking for at the Brass and Leather Shops. Great products like handbags, wallets, backpacks, luggage, belts, shoes, and more are awaiting you. Brand names at the best quality and reasonable prices. Lamb, Rioni, Kipling, Guest, Travel Light, Herschel, and more. Shop any of our locations. Downtown Charlotte Street, Mall at Marathon, and also the Luggage Store at Palmdale. Be sure to shop Brass and Leather Shops. You'll be glad you
The
did.
Perfume Bar has been sipping on designer fragrances, skincare, and cosmetics for over 40 years. We house a wide selection of designer brands such as Chanel, Dior, Gucci, Versace, and so much more. For your shopping convenience, visit any of our locations: Bay Street, Palmdale, Marathon Mall, and our newest location out west in the Old Fort Town Center. Come on in and spray a little happiness only at the Perfume Bar.
Whilst Bahamian shoppers know when times are hard and things are tough, it's more sensible and convenient to shop at Y-Care's Fashion Center. Y-Care's has slash prices on brand name clothing and shoes by up to 50%, including academics, Clarks, Polo, and 100 of jeans and khaki pants, and as much as 70% on selected items. Choose from a large selection of beds, sheets, rugs, and towels, all at affordable prices. Y-Care's on 3 locations to serve you: Bahama Avenue, Prince Charles, and East Street South near the Sir Charles Hotel. Y-Care's, where you can afford to look good.
South Beach to Bay Street.
I'm pleased, I really dig your company.
It's your chance to join the discussion of today's issue. Let your voice be heard. Speak your mind and express yourself. Call in and participate at 326-0271 or 326-0272. WhatsApp us your concerns on 809-2310. Follow us live on Facebook and globalradio99.5fm.com. Express yourself.
This is Professor Sidney McCarter, Walter Thompson on the Global Radio Network 99.5 FM. This is Open Line Friday. We had one caller called in, and the caller had some very valid points. The aim is we got to get people who are going to run the country properly, okay? Let's face it for what it is. A party is one thing. A political party is one thing. Running the government is another thing. 2 different entities entirely. We get it all mixed up, the aim is. Parliamentary representation is not party representation. Do you know that? You have party personalities in parliamentary seats getting good money, but don't give parliamentary representation. That's been going on for 52 years. This is our 53rd year since independence. And it hasn't changed, it got worse. But hello, welcome to Global Radio 99.5 FM.
Good day, Professor. It's always good to be here.
Yes.
Good day, Bahamas. Happy New Year to those that I personally have not greeted yet. But yeah, a lot of interesting things going on. I'm sorry to hear about what you're experiencing there. But, you know, we use that portion of the show to address it. It's happening in other areas too, Professor.
Yeah.
It's happening in other areas. There are no corrections that would benefit the Bahamian people when it comes to foreigners.
Yes, I've
So
noticed that.
you know, you would have heard it said before, many Bahamians feel like second-class citizens in their own country because we simply not put first in many different areas.
That is true, yeah.
I'd like to also touch on what the gentleman was saying about the boundaries,
Yes.
because that's another situation. Is that benefiting the public? Is that being done to improve the life of Bahamians?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he has a valid point, you know, or it's a valid point, I should say.
Yeah. Or is it done just for the party's benefit?
This is why you have to see how they're doing things and judge them based on the decisions that they make and what they actually do. Okay? Listen to what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to what they don't say. Watch what they do.
You know, on that, Professor, that's why I am honored and delighted to be in your class. And I don't know if you think I'm joking or maybe some of the listeners. I rather be in your class or among those that are determined to see change or to do things differently.
Yes, we have to.
I rather sit at this table right here. I am very comfortable at this table.
Thank you.
But Professor, I already know I would be most uncomfortable at those tables in our parliament. And I would be very uncomfortable at that table in the Senate, in the upper house.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I was speaking to someone no longer than yesterday about a particular personality. I won't call the name of the particular individual who I know has a lot of contacts with different ministers, different ministries. And I said to that individual, I said, you know something? In spite of all of that, there has been no appreciable change.
Okay.
The problems are still there. It's getting worse.
Okay.
And this is a high-profile individual. What the heck does that mean, man? It means nothing. We've got people with all kind of institutional knowledge, but it isn't getting down to the average Bahamian on the ground. We're not benefiting from it. We don't know anything about it. And they die with them. They carry it to the grave with them. All that money that is being spent by the taxpayers to educate and to help get these people on their feet, you take it to the grave with them. I know of a particular minister who I invited to come on this show. That particular individual said, Professor, I hear you every day on the air. And this is a high-profile personality who benefited heavily from the Bahamian people. But that particular personality took all that to the grave. That's the way people behave, man. This doesn't make any sense. Not all of us can get that kind of institutional knowledge. I think we have a caller on the line. Caller, you're live on air. Go ahead, please.
Good day.
Go ahead.
Happy New Year, gentlemen.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Good day.
Yeah. And yeah, that was a topic I was curious about too. You got to be careful, Professor. They got a law, the separation of church and state.
Yeah, go on.
And it's a fine line where the churches protect, do their way to feel how the church supposed to go about it, and the constitutional law of the land. But I know they serving the interest to protect, and they're there, but we have a land law that we have to follow, that we modernize.
No. Let me make sure I understand this last part you just said. Let's clarify it for me, because I don't want to misunderstand what you're saying.
All right, I seen an incident happen that some immigrants was in town and the church was hiding them.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
And far as some of the agents feel like they shouldn't go into that church and violate the church's law.
What do you mean the church's law? The church is violating
it's like
constitutional law.
This individual is breaking the land law, but they don't feel it's so.
No, the church would be violating constitutional law.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say, but it wasn't recognized about with plenty of those, in which and I have relatives that's in the church.
Who didn't recognize it? You mean church members?
The majority of the population.
Wait,
they don't feel like there's someone in the church that break the law of the land that they should turn them in or report them.
Oh, you mean church members believe that?
Yes.
And the community at large too?
Exactly. I question it in my way.
Okay,
and
now I have a little bit more clarity on it. Okay.
You know what they said, and Grand Bahama is still having this problem, Professor.
Yes, sir.
Grand Bahama, this is a state within a state.
That's a serious situation.
I'm sorry, y'all guys did a fine job. Y'all and my father does, but this became a state within a state. Just the other day, I recorded and I told you I can get back to it, that someone informed the immigration that they was coming in my particular area.
Okay.
Someone is in there and up on that Grand Bahama police force.
Okay.
And ginger them, I don't know, they failed us.
Okay.
The population after Dorian has risen real high.
The population has risen very high since Hurricane
In Pine Ridge, with
okay.
strange faces.
Yes, okay. All right.
And I was around here for the last 40 years.
Wow,
But it isn't happening in East End. It isn't happening in the Home Rock or West End, just Pine Ridge in Marco City. Well, there's a law in here that my daddy those was telling me about too.
Yes.
They can't own no property here. And we got institution here that is handing them jobs over natural ice.
Okay.
When I even had to go get my passport, I had to show either my father, especially my father's. What changed that? Who said the government had a role in that?
Okay.
I mean, Dr. Hyler, it was when law came back where they didn't have to produce some notoriety of parents or their contribution to the Commonwealth.
Okay.
And I don't think they buying up a lot of property in Grand Bahama, but I used to hear them saying, you can't own that. Because of the incident that we have down in Haiti, they're not giving no evidence of who you are or your citizenship to well.
Okay.
I'm going to listen to you guys and probably call back.
I'm going to let Brother Hyler speak to it. I think my producers tell me have another call on the line. I don't want to keep the caller reading. Caller, you're live on air. Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, Professor.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hyla. I'm doing good. But I want to just say this to my Bahamian people. Let's have a look at this now. If you notice, all of our lawyers are now trying to run for office, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Most of them are attached still to their law firms.
Yes.
So now, here we go. They got their money from the law firm. They're trying to get into Parliament. That's another paycheck.
Yes.
Right? I was looking at the different candidates in reference to the PLP, F&M candidate, people who have put themselves forward.
Yes, ma'am.
COI persons.
Yes, ma'am.
And what I noticed most was the persons that are attached to the independent party. At least you're talking doctors, you're talking teachers, you're talking business people. These aren't lawyers, on the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, we can't even get proper representation in our country because you have 30-something PLP MPs in power.
Yes.
We talk about this asylum bill.
Yes.
Right.
And not one of 30-something PLP came out and said they had a problem with that bill.
Yes, ma'am.
Not one. So it's important that we get people from different backgrounds in that House of Parliament.
Yes, ma'am.
And not people who are going to walk lock, stock, and bound with their party.
Right.
And we, the people, send them there.
Yes,
the people are crying out that they have a problem with this bill. And their MPs are saying nothing. Why are we sending you in Parliament?
That's an excellent
We telling
question.
you as our representative, we have a problem with this bill. And not one of those men or women in the PLP party have stood up to say, I've looked at this bill and I don't agree with it.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's not about them representing us. It's about them getting a paycheck.
A paycheck, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And filling their pockets and their connections. So I want the Bahamian people to realize we need a diverse parliament.
Yes, we do.
People from all backgrounds who will get in there and say something. Because these ones are silent.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
They don't disagree with their party. I mean, no opposition, even if that's your political party. I'm a PLP, as they say, in reference to the members of Parliament. Okay, this is my party. But you think you have to agree with your party 100%? You can't disagree with the prime minister on nothing. And the people outside who send you there are telling you we have problems, but they're not addressing it.
Yes, ma'am. You're quite right. You're
You
quite
know,
right
so I
about
hope
that.
the Bahamian people will look at the different persons who are putting themselves up, not look at them in reference to party, but just looking at them as a diverse group
Yes,
who
ma'am.
wants to get in and say something because we don't have a voice in Parliament right now.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
serious.
Very, very
You know,
serious.
we
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
have representation. There's nobody for us to take our problems to or our disagreements to because they say nothing when they get into the House of Parliament.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely nothing. And that is sad.
Yeah, it is very
So
sad.
thank you
Yes, ma'am.
very
But
much.
thank you.
Y'all have a great
Yes.
weekend.
Thank
you
you for
very
your
much.
contribution. That's an
Thank-
excellent contribution. I can speak to that. Brother Hyler, go ahead.
All I can say, Professor, I agree. I would hope
She's
that,
right on
that
point.
the general public make the same observation,
It's a serious
because
observation.
your vote is your voice, as we say.
Yes, it
So
is.
collectively, imagine now 4, 5, 6,000 people collectively using their vote as their voice and giving it to an individual
Oh, that could
to
happen.
say, you be our voice in Parliament.
Yes.
And
I
then
believe-
you only have silence.
Let me see if I can get this caller on the line. Caller, you live on here. Go ahead, please.
Yes, good afternoon, one and all, under the sound of my voice.
Mhm.
Berenice Johnson, the original, and I must give thanks to the Almighty God through Jesus Christ of Nazareth and the Holy Spirit enveloping us. Also, thanks to the United States Embassy for revealing the scam that is going on, that the visa is still $185. This is why I told you, Professor Sidney McArthur Walter Thompson and Mr. Tyler,
Yes, ma'am.
that we in the Bahamas must be unconditionally, unapologetically, brutally honest. And this is one of the reasons why you see, right there where you are frustrated, you have the Member of Parliament, Mr. Jomo Campbell, Honorable Jomo Campbell. He is the grand cousin of the people in the area. I wouldn't identify them because I don't want y'all to cut me off. They can get message to him, and he's a humble young man, and he will obey, and he has distributed items for all the constituents. And it is my understanding that those individuals took it and they were selling it dishonest. The stairwell where you speak into, where you stated, I think it's Mr. Loroda. I think it might be from Antiquities Monument.
No, that's not
They
the name.
are family to him. They can tell them.
You have a stupid personality at the Antiquities and Monuments, okay?
Pardon?
You have a stupid personality running Antiquities and Monuments. I spoke to that fool over the phone, and he refuses to have.
Personalities
Listen to
that
me,
are
Berenice.
responsible.
Berenice, please listen, okay?
I'm not hearing you. Tell them turn you up, please.
Mr. Bluser, turn up the volume so Berenice can hear me, please. I've spoken to that fool who is head of the Antiquities and Monuments. That particular personality doesn't want to have a public conversation on air about the issues that affect Fort Bend Council. That's fine with me. You can say his backside right where he is. But the point is, we have some problems in there that need to be resolved. He's of no use when it comes to that. Go ahead,
Okay.
Berenice.
May I speak now?
I said, go ahead, Berenice.
Okay. The frustration that our Bahamian people are stating about foreigners. You have a group of 8 responsible for causing many of these non-Bahamians, not only Haitians.
Berenice.
Pardon?
Let me just say this to you, okay? I am looking for solutions to problems. 2 simple signs to put on the Queen's staircase can alleviate a lot of traffic problems with walking up and walking down the stairway. For young people like myself, those stairs are very steep. Going up and coming down. You have these foreigners from the United States mainly, and I don't blame them. They walk into the right. I am saying if they put two simple signs, if the authorities will put up two simple signs, one at the top, one at the bottom, and ask the people, walk to the left.
That's why
Coming
I'm
down?
calling you.
Huh?
That's why I'm calling you, so that I guarantee you, most likely it will be put in there
When?
as soon as possible.
Wait, now, hold on. So what do you mean as soon as possible?
Because
of what?
The people are listening. And this is where I come to clear up the frustration.
Berenice, please listen
Yes,
to me,
sir?
okay? I have lived in Fort Castle all my life.
I know.
We have always walked to the left on that staircase.
Yes.
I don't want any foreigners interfering with my lifestyle in Fort Castle.
It's not the
While
foreigners, Mr. Thompson.
No, just listen to me. Put Berenice on hold, okay? Because these things just frustrate me. A simple sign. How much time is it going to take for them to put that up? They can wait till somebody die? Is that the way they operate? They could get a Ministry of Works to go and do that right now. But these are the kind of people who are running things, collecting their check every month, but not doing their job. They got the other entrance blocked. I would rather use that, but they got fence and bars and locks on it. What kind of crap is this?
Mm-hmm.
And the steps are heavily trafficked by tourists. I don't have a problem with that. But I don't want them getting in my way when I'm trying to get to work. You got a whole army of them coming up on the side where you're trying to come down. On the other side, wide open. Why the heck that should be like that? When a simple sign will say to them, walk to the left. And the tourists will do it. The people tell me they didn't know. Mm-hmm. And I had to tell all of them, please, move to the left. And they went over to the left. You mean to tell me the stupid people who are running the place can't do that? Anyhow, bring Berenice back up, please. Berenice, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me go on what my assignment, what I called for, because I only called to try and bring some understanding what is going on. When I appeared on your show, I appeared on 94.9. We knew who, what, and why. Now, when you would hear our team say that we went rogue, we do not be governed by the general orders. That's how come we can take on the politicians in certain aspects. Okay? This is the PIU team, the transitional team, and we have concluded our investigations 2025.
Berenice.
And this is where
Berenice.
we have covered all the prime ministers. You have
Berenice.
Yes.
See? I'm trying to have a sensible conversation. You don't have to go into all of this, you know. But Berenice, that is not necessary.
Okay.
I try to get you to say to you, please stick to 1 or 2 points when you come on air. I don't have a problem with that. Now, that particular matter with the staircase, they can fix that right now. Okay?
They will fix it. I guarantee you. Guess what? They will fix it because you are frustrated, and this administration, they will see to it, because the other administration was looking to come in. They don't respect old people. This is one of the reasons why I stay on the airwaves. How can they treat old people? Mr. Thompson, you want to know what we in the Royal Bahamas Police Force know, you know. Some of the old people are beaten in their homes by some of their own relatives.
Yes.
Their monies are taken.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is what we shows who have the most empathy for now because of the organizational skills and the seniority knowledge. It goes to the PLC because I was in the FNM and I don't see the COI assisting right now because I was supposed to get, how long I told you about national insurance incidents, I was supposed to get a brace. I was born with a deformity. My son had a deformity from the hospital.
Yes,
I fought for the borders of the hospital.
I'm running out of time. My producer is being very patient with
Okay,
me.
well, anyhow, I only want you all to know it's about the Progressive Liberal Party, okay? And that includes white Bahamians who are catching hell.
Okay, well,
Thank you. God
thank you
bless
very
you.
much. Thank you very much. Boy, Berenice is something else. Anyhow, let me stop because my producer wants to go to the break, and then I'll come back. This is Professor Sidney McGarter Walter Thompson on the Global Radio Network, 99.5 FM. We'll be back after the break.
Express Yourself Live will return right after this.
Whether you're shopping for Mother's Day, Father's Day, back to school, or any occasion for that matter, you are sure to find exactly what you're looking for at the Brass and Leather Shops. Great products like handbags, wallets, backpacks, luggage, belts, shoes, and more are awaiting you. Brand names at the best quality and reasonable prices. Lamb, Rioni, Kipling, Guess, Travel Light, Herschel, and more. Shop any of our locations. Downtown Charlotte Street, Mall at Marathon, and also the luggage store at Palmdale. Be sure to shop Brass and Leather Shops. You'll be glad you
The
did.
Perfume Bar has been sipping on designer fragrances, skincare, and cosmetics for over 40 years. We house a wide selection of designer brands such as Chanel, Dior, Gucci, Versace, and so much more. For your shopping convenience, visit any of our locations: Bay Street, Palmdale, Marathon Mall, and our newest location out west in the Old Fort Town Center. Come on in and spray a little happiness. Only at the Perfume Bar.
Hey, Shoe Depot has what you and your wallet need. They are stuffed with stylish and exciting footwear, handbags, wallets, and accessories for all occasions. Shoes for the professional, casual, cute and glitzy, skid resistant, and ultra comfortable for those long work days. Shoe Depot has got you. Oh, and be sure to join our Shoe Depot Rewards Club for extra savings and earn points for special benefits. Visit either of our two locations, Golden Gate Plaza or the Palmdale Plaza. At Shoe Depot, you'll find the best selection of the best styles and at the best prices.
Nassau Motor Company knows that finding the right part for your car is important. That's why you can count on us to give you a quality AC Delco part, like maintenance-free batteries for quicker starts and pressure-tested water pumps for years of smooth operation. AC Delco parts are made to strict GM specifications and fit most cars and trucks in the Bahamas. Nassau Motor Company, AC Delco, and you, a winning combination.
Hey, look at my old friend.
Hey, you ever checked out Balfour Consumer Meat Mart on Balfour Ave and Charles Vincent Street?
No? What's so special about it?
Man, everything is fresh. I got old meat you get at some of those other stores. They have 5 different meat packages for every budget, even a 7-day Adventist package.
No, man. You say Balfour Consumer Meat Mart.
Yeah, man. Plus, fresh produce, great prices, and even items you wouldn't find anywhere else.
Yeah, man. That sounded like my type of place. Sound like Balfour Consumer Meat Mart really doing their thing.
Listen, they are clean, organized, and not staffed. Super friendly. You can even WhatsApp your order to 544-1515 or call 326-4702. And they offer free shipping to the Family Islands.
Now that's what I talking about. I have to go check them out today.
Freshness, value, and service. All waiting for you at Balfour Consumer Meat Mart.
Bahamas Liquidation and Auction Center has launched an online auction website. Now you can browse, cast your bid, and win amazing items like some of these winners.
I just won this blender for $55 on BahamasLiquidation.com. I won this suitcase set for $100 at BahamasLiquidation.com.
And now it's your turn. Simply grab your laptop or smart device and log on to BahamasLiquidation.com. Once you reach the main webpage, click on the My Account option where you can go to register. After filling in the necessary information, hit register and you're good to go. Happy bidding! Please have your credit card on hand, as the winning bidder is responsible to pay for the winning items within 30 minutes of the auction closing. The winner must collect the items in store within 24 hours after the auction is closed. Please note that a 3.5% service charge will be added to your winning bid amount at checkout.
I won this HP laptop for $120 at BahamasLiquidation.com.
I won this magic bullet for only $35 at BahamasLiquidation.com.
Bahamas Liquidation and Auction Center,
where you say hello to goodbye.
From Cable Beach to Montague, it's your chance to join the discussion of today's issue. Let your voice be heard. Speak your mind and express yourself. Call in and participate at 326-0271 or 326-0272. WhatsApp us your concerns on 809-2310. Follow us live on Facebook and globalradio99.5fm.com. Express yourself.
This is Professor Sidney Walter Thompson on the Global Radio Network, and to bring Brother Hyler right in now to express himself in Bahamians. The lines are open 326-0271. No, 326-0272. 813-0271. Brother Hyler, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Professor, I'm here. I'm listening also. Doing more listening than anything else. It's important to hear what the people are saying.
Oh, yes,
and it's even more important to take action on what the people are saying.
What they're saying, yeah.
One of the callers spoke about how we don't have true representation.
No, we don't.
It's a lot of silence in Parliament.
Yes.
And right now, with the candidates that are coming forward right now, what are they coming forward to do? To be yes men and yes women? Is that what they're coming forward to do? Are they coming forward to replace another face, a different name, and we experience the same thing we've been experiencing for 52 years?
Yeah.
Is that what the candidates are coming forward to do?
Good question.
Who on the campaign trail is saying, here is what I would do differently? Well, since in my view, we are in a rut. We are in a situation, we are in a holding pattern. We are not in the promised land in terms of our experience. Moses for the Bahamas, we have a man that we call our Moses. But do we have a Joshua? Do we have a successor who has taken us all into a better experience in our life? So that's the question I put forward. The candidates are coming forward and say, choose me. They are baking, they are cooking, they are giving away turkeys, they are patching roads, they're fixing parks. But are they the same as the individuals that are in the Parliament doing nothing right now?
I believe we have a call on the line.
Yes, we do.
Caller, you're live on air. Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, Professor.
Yes,
and
sir.
Happy New Year to Mr. Hyler.
Hey, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Thank
Good
you.
day,
very
good
much.
day.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, listen, this is seeing merry-go-round. We will go on again. Different faces, same places, same results.
Yes.
That's all. I mean, Bahamian people, when you are going to realize that's exactly what this every 5 years, sometimes 4.5.
Yes, sir.
Every time we go around the same merry-go-round, we need to make a change. If we want to change, we got to be the change. You're going to see a different set of people, and every time they come in, we got the plan. Give them some 6 months, sometimes 6 weeks, and then you don't hear from them no more until another 4.5 years. And they still sit there like we already didn't know, because this is what they have demonstrated term after term. They go in, I don't care if they have all the seats. They go in and they say nothing. One person always got all the seats. And they also is the Minister of Finance. So they take your money and do whatever they want to do, because there's never been any accountability. Never. No accountability. And you want more of that? And this time around, I don't even know if we have a country called Bahamas anymore.
That is true, caller. You're quite right about that.
You're not going to have a country to call